Hartwachs. Hey guys, welcome back to the Decon Detailing YouTube channel. On today's video, I'm going to do a little product review and show you how to use the new Koch Chemie S0.01. This is their Hartwachs or Hartwachs. I think it's supposed to just mean hard wax. So the Hartwachs BMP, which is their finishing wax. So I'm gonna show you how to basically apply it, what it's used for, and kind of just give you a little demonstration of the hydrophobics of it. So just a little bit about it. The S0.01 by Koch Chemie is a finishing wax. So this isn't your traditional spray wax from what I've seen. This is actually solvent based, and you can really get a good solvent smell if you open the bottle and smell it. And what it's supposed to be used for is after you get done polishing a panel or polishing a vehicle, the solvent in there is actually supposed to help break up the polishing oils and get rid of the polishing residue and oils that are left behind after you do a polish or a compound on a vehicle. I could really see this being used in like a body shop sense, where there's where the people are putting are doing a lot of polishing and they don't want to leave the finish or the paint unprotected after they get done polishing, because as we know, once you polish a vehicle, you're actually removing a microscopic layer of clear coat, and it's exposing fresh clear coat that doesn't have any protection on it anymore. So to keep it from oxidizing any further and to keep it protected from the sun's harsh UV rays and any environmental conditions, we like to put a protection on it. So this finishing wax is what I could see you using after you do a polish. This is more designed, like I said, for the body shops that aren't really applying coatings or sealants, but they need to apply a little bit of protection on top. So it's only going to provide maybe like a month of protection after you apply it, but it's going to really help with the UV protection afterwards. It's a combination of a lot of different waxes. It's almost a clear liquid inside of it, but when you spray it on the panel and allow it to haze, it forms a little bit of a white film, and then you buff that off into a high gloss shine. This is meant to be used with their green sealing or polishing pad. It's a super soft foam pad. It's softer than the microcut pads, and like I said, it's a finishing pad, so it's not supposed to provide any cut. It's basically an application pad if you want to consider it. So what we're going to do is, I have the old junkyard hood that we did the coating on this side. This side I haven't really done much polishing on lately, so what I'm going to do is use the H901 heavy cut compound, and I'm going to team it up with a Lake Country microfiber cutting pad, because this has some severely deep scratching and defects in it. I'm going to try to remove as much as I can. So I'm going to do a couple passes of the H901 on this microfiber cutting pad, and then follow it up with a microcut polish with their microcut pad. Get the finish afterwards. I'm not going to do a prep after. I'm not going to prep the panel with a IPA wipe afterwards, because that's what the finishing wax is going to be for. So once I get done prepping it, I'll show you how to apply the S0.01 finishing wax on top of the panel. So let's get into it. So this is the before of this panel. Like I said, there's some really deep scratching right here, a lot of oxidation. Let's see how much we'll get out of this panel, but I'm not expecting perfection. This is just a junkyard panel, so let's see what we can get out of it. Okay, now that we did a total of 4 passes, so 2 up and down, 2 left and right, we'll just take our towel, wipe off the residue. And for a cutting compound, like I said, H901 is absolutely amazing. It has a lot of good grit to it, so it can cut through a lot of good defects. And the wipe off is butter smooth. I know my viewers like the word butter smooth. All right, so we did that. Now what we'll do is take a polishing pad. So this is their purple microcut pad, and we'll use their M302 microcut polish. And we'll just refine the finish a little bit. Okay, Same as before, we'll do a total of 4 passes, so 2 left and right, 2 up and down. And we'll be on speed 4 for this. All right, now same step, we'll just wipe off the residue. So we can see a good amount of improvement in there. Not perfect, but you know, this is kind of what we were starting with. You know, all those deep scratches and whatnot. And as you can see, a lot of the scratching is removed. There are, you know, still severe scratches that are, you know, mostly through to the base coat left. But overall, you know, really good improvement. So what I'll do next is show you how to apply the Hartwachs. All right, now with the panel prepped, and I didn't do any alcohol prep afterwards because this has a solvent in it that is made to dissolve any of the polishing wheels that are on the surface already. So what I'll do is take our Hartwachs, grab a green sealing / finishing pad, and then I'll put it on my Rupes again. I'll spray 1 spray into this pad, work it on the panel, allow it to haze and flash, and then I'll wipe it off and show you the finish afterwards. All right, so remember, before you start anything, always shake up your products. Make sure all the waxes are properly dissolved. And then what I'll do is just kind of just coat the pad just a little bit. I don't want to spray too much all over it, so I'm just doing light sprays into it. And then what I'll do is put it on, you know, speed 1.5, just so there's some rotation still, working on the panel, and then let it haze. That's all there is to it. All you're doing is spreading the product out. You don't really need to work it in. So as you can see the white hazing. So that's the waxes starting to set up and flash off. Like I said, this is a solvent-based wax where, you know, a lot of the water makeup of it is a solvent. So it is doing a good job of removing any polishing oils. And then what you want to do afterwards is just take a clean, find one in my thing of towels. Okay. So what you want to do is just allow it to sit for about a minute or so, and it's been sitting for about 45 seconds to a minute now, and you can see a lot of that white haze left. So what we'll do now is take a clean and dry microfiber towel, and we'll just buff off the excess. And as you can see, it is a very simple wipe off. Nothing hard, nothing simple, or nothing hard to it. It comes off effortlessly. And just look at the glow on that paint. It is glossy, even though it is severely defected still. It is very glossy and looks amazing. It feels super slick to the touch, and don't do that because you'll get polishing oil, or you'll get oils from your hand on the panel. But the tactile feel from the towel is just absolutely buttery smooth afterwards. That's not wax overdue, that's just area that I didn't polish. All right, now what I'll do is I'll bring you in for a little bit of a water test. Now, waxes don't really need a whole lot of time to set up. It's probably not the best idea to put water on it immediately after. However, this is just a test, and I'm just showing you. Don't destroy me in the comments. Oh, you didn't let it sit for 48 hours or 72 hours, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we get it, you know. You gotta let the protection sit. So let's just see what it looks like. So this is gonna be sheeting. As you can see, it just sheeted right off the dang panel. Now, what I'd be really curious is how resistant it is in the environment. But, you know, maybe we'll apply this to a car and allow you to see it. But let's get some beating action next. All right, guys, next thing we'll do is just bring you in for a little bit of some beating action. Let's see what we get. And I apologize, it's not the best spray bottle. And as you can see, there are some pretty tight beads in there. Some of them are starting to, you know, conglomerate and then fall off the panel. But overall, it's a pretty good beading effect from this spray wax, or this finishing wax. All right, guys, another method for applying the Hartwachs is with an applicator pad. So all you have to do is just spray a little bit onto an applicator pad, and you just work into the surface like you would with a hand wax. And then all you're gonna do is allow it to haze over, and then wipe it off just like you did with the polishing pad version. That's really the two ways that I know how to apply this wax, and the ways that I recommend doing it. The way I like best is with the polishing pad or the sealing pad, just because it, you know, evenly distributes the wax over the surface. You don't have to use as much product, and it does a better job of applying it evenly. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. So those are the two ways that I know how to apply the Koch Chemie S0.01 Hartwachs BMP. There's not a whole lot of information out there on this product in English, at least. So I hope this video helps those who are just trying the product or don't know how to use the product, and shows them how to effectively apply it to a panel or to a vehicle. That way you're providing some protection for your customers or for yourself. If you haven't tried already, you can find the S0.01 on kcxusa.com. You can find it on the radcompany.com, as well as a plethora of their other products. If you haven't given the Koch Chemie line a try, I definitely encourage you to try it. It is a phenomenal brand and a phenomenal chemical company that has just recently came to the United States. And I'm really looking forward to the potential they have in growing in the US market, and the products that they're bringing over here are just top notch. So if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends, so that way this information can get out to people that want to know about it. Every like and comment you give helps in the YouTube algorithm to push this information out to other people who are looking for the information as well. So please smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.